Hello there everybody and welcome to Tarot by Izabela. I hope you're all doing great, even if we live in troubling times at the moment. And I'm very happy to see you here. Today's reading will be a reading on Russia, and if there are any special events coming up, happenings in Russia for the month of October-November 2022. So, with other words, we're gonna look into if there are any predictions for big events in Russia. And to do so, I'm gonna use my tarot cards, my oracle cards, and my dices. And this reading will be on different areas that could happen something. And then I'm also gonna see if there are some special events or things that we should know about. Well, before we begin, I need to shuffle my cards and ask the powers to be with us to get good answers for this reading. And it will be about Russia. If there are some big happenings going on in Russia in the month of October-November 2022. So let's start shuffling. Russia, October-November 2022. And the cards and the dice, they are only tools. And sometimes when I do the readings, I don't look at the cards. I tell the people like visions I get or feelings, or can be something I hear. And whatever comes to me, I will say in this reading. Okay, let's start then. First, I'm going to take 3 cards for health and emotional state for the people in Russia. It's like an overall view. And then we're going to look a little bit into emotions, or what people will be focused on. Then we have finances, job, school, education, media, family and friends. This is if there is any warnings for the people in Russia, and what will come as a surprise. And in the center, it's like special points or things to consider. And on top of every of these little piles, I'm gonna put a dice. And here are my dices. And they are special dices with words, pictures, or symbols on them. And whenever it comes up a dice with no word, I'm gonna take another one. And then I throw this one until it comes a word. So let's begin. Glasses on, and let's see what they are saying here. About health states of the population. We have trouble on the dice and a mountain. Well, this means more like the people of Russia, yeah, they are strong like mountains. They are stable, they cannot be moved. Even if trouble hits them, they will stand strong and, I say, keep doing their thing. We're gonna see probably more women could join the military or want to join. It could be some kind of encouragement for women to become soldiers, or they get a little bit extra pay also for this. Since it's also about health, some more medical health, not only for them, but for their families. As in all conflicts, as in this one, people get tired, they don't want trouble, they want to live their lives peacefully, but they are standing strong and will not, in month of October or November, to back off their goal in this conflict. And that is like cleaning up. Cleaning up from what? Well, do your research on Ukraine and see what is really going on in there. And that needs a lot of cleaning. Yeah. So women will like work more. And that could be a little bit hard for them. If husbands, brothers, and so on, boyfriends are going out in the military, so they will have to take a double burden. And could be also that women will complain a little bit about it, and some kind of or extra pay will be made for them. What is going on in emotional state? Here we have a snake. It looks like all the, propaganda against Russia. There's a lot of BS out there, and people are getting tired to be portrayed like snakes, like the evil ones. They're really getting tired of it. And it doesn't matter what they say and what they do, nobody wants to listen to them, at least not in those countries, in the Western countries. In month of October and November, it seems like there will be some kind of new ally, a new country that will join Russia on their side and support them. Also here, there will be more stories of bravery coming out from Russia. People who have engaged themselves with a lot of, passion and strength and time for doing something for their country. It seems also, I get that strong feeling, like a former state of Soviet Union that is independent at this moment is gonna ask it's more on the far eastern side. I'm gonna ask to join Russia, to become one with Russia. And that could also trigger some extra propaganda from the West. I also get the feeling like some South American countries, like 2 of them, is gonna begin to send different kind of news regarding Russia, and more, I say, not one-sided news, but more two-sided news, and telling a different story than the West do. And this will spread a little bit like a wildfire around the net, especially when the mainstream media is talking a totally different history or story. Some kind of new findings will also happen in Russia. I think it's November. Could be some coal mine, gold mine, something that they can dig up that is worth a fortune. And that will also be announced, probably. Since this is a card of passion, passion, emotions, there's gonna be a lot of, let's say, gonna be shown the Russian people support for their leader. Yeah, but also other countries' support. Let's see here, finances. Then we have a star. All wars cost a lot of money, and so this war also do. But here I don't see that Russia will suffer great economical damage. It's like stable. They find different ways to pay for this. And even if they tried the sanctions, nothing will work. There is a lot of knowledge among the people in Russia how to survive without help from outside. They have managed a couple of wars here, and this knowledge how to survive from nature, how to can and how to preserve food, how to grow food. It's still very, you can say, it's not forgotten. It's still in use. People know, and it's like a generation knowledge from one generation to another. It spreads, and the older teaching the younger how to do that, how to manage, and that will also help. You can say Russia not to get hit too hard with the sanctions. Yeah, let's continue here to work. What does it say? Blocks. Yeah, there are a lot of blockades. As I said earlier, some new countries gonna join here to stand by Russia in October, November. And that is because of the blockades, the sanctions, and they will be like friendly to Russia and ease out these sanctions. Something will though happen in October, November, and it could be that some justice system is looking into this, and like a global justice systems, or Russia's voice will be heard, and they get their point of view out openly. I need to take one more card here. One more card. What also will be announced is that many businesses in Russia will get like support, financial support to start. And this kind of business is like for the Russians. It's not more for export, but helping the Russian people to survive. Small businesses, could be grocery, could be tailors, could be all kinds of small businesses, and that they will get very big support from the government, and maybe lower taxes, maybe some kind of financial help to start up, to keep the country together. It will also be announced, Russia sending help, like food or other important things to countries in Africa to help with starvation. Like they are contributing with a lot of aid, material and financial. So what we have next? Here we have a mountain again. For family and friends, family situation. And the family overall is also getting stronger. It's like this government is really doing hard work to keep family strong. And we have the sun on family and friends. It's like encouragement to keep together. Even if they're left alone, the world turned their back on them. Not the world, but part of the world. And they will still be strong. Family unions will keep very strong. Is there any warnings? Not really. We have a peace pigeon, and there will be negotiations about peace. Could be that the conflict will speed up in October, beginning of November, but end of November, December could be peace talks, and some kind of agreement could be signed. The other country that is in conflict with the EU and with a leader whose name begins with a Z, I see him like not being in charge anymore. I see an empty chair. So he disappears somehow. How, I cannot say, but it doesn't... I see an empty chair. His chair will be empty. So, could be November or beginning of December. Chair is empty, and or they're gonna select new leader, or... No, I'm not looking for... and I'm not doing a reading on Ukraine, but Russia will have something to do with that. Let's see. What will come as a surprise? A mountain again. 3 mountains. They are a really strong country. Since I get 3 dices with mountains on them, so really nobody can move Russia to do what Russia don't want to do. And that will be more and more clear in October and November. Russia comes here like an emperor, so they're gonna turn out to be very, very strong. Even if countries are trying to, on this dice is a pluck Russia down, it will not be successful. And since they will stand strong and grow stronger, because 3 mountains here, that will cause a lot of anxiety around many countries around the globe here. And in the center we have slowly. And here we have a man with a lot of money, gold. So slowly and slowly the Russia will cut out all kind of money from other countries, and their own gold will grow as they wish. Could also be the ruble is gonna be stronger than before. And it also looks like even if countries would like to use their currency, they will say no, thank you. But we know that from before. No euro, no dollars. This looks like they're gonna accept one more currency also. So those countries that want to make business with Russia could choose that currency, rubles, or maybe the Chinese currency. Yeah, we're gonna look a little bit more into here and see if there are some special events that could be mentioned here. A little bit more shuffling, and then we start. Let's see here. Are there any more important events that should be mentioned about Russia here? Big events. Let's see what the card says. I see here like 3 big sabotage attacks. They're gonna try to sabotage or bomb something in big cities here, but they will be stopped before anything can make big damage. I see though one explosion, and could be near Moscow or another country. Another city closer to the border to country U. But this it's not very big, but still could be some casualties. Some people could get really hurt or die. What will happen? This card say very clearly. We have BS talk, lies, and people getting tired of lies. And then we have wishes come true. So all the lies that is in circulation about Russia, because there are many lies, both what's happening in the U country and in Russia, and they will come to the opens. It's open, and here we have wishes come true. So the people are wishing that the truth gonna be told, and it will be happening, especially in November. The real story behind everything will come out. Also, there are some kind of, in all wars, propaganda on both sides, and also something that was hidden in Russia from the people will also come out. And this will bring more luck to the events that are going on. Let's see, let's take something more. Yeah, it's all about the lies again. They will stop. There will be a big warhead pointed out at a Western country, but nothing will be fired. So like a nuclear war, I don't see anyone here really want to do that. But they will show their feathers and the teeth and the claws. I don't really see them pressing any big bomb, this heavy nuclear bomb, but some kind of, yeah, could be, but not, it doesn't go to nuclear, no. This is also very important, that so much propaganda, so much lies have been told of what is really going on, and this is coming up. So different versions is gonna be seen about Russia in the mainstream media, and that is, I think, from the middle of November, somewhere there, 10th, 11th, 12th, when it starts to turn, the tides turns. Then I'm gonna take some last cards here as an ending to see if there are some last words to be said about the reading for Russia. Two big oligarchs, Russian oligarchs, are going to be arrested, even executed, I think, because they are mixed up with some dirty business in the West. And this will also be exposed. And these two oligarchs have a lot of information to come with. And it seems like this information could concern some important people on important positions in the West. And it will be a little bit like a lot of it, like a big scandal around this. yeah. So this will can be exposure of these two oligarchs, and they are worth a lot of money. Let's see if I can get. Yeah, that was that vision I get there. So let's take some last cards for this reading. And one of these also. Children. Some truth about children. Lost children will be revealed from Russia. It seems also like this war is about, big part about children. And we have them. And it could be for the love of next generation, all the missing children. It will be a lot of information coming out from Russia about them. In the end, I think it would be good information, because if they found lost children and taking care of them, they could reunite with probably family, parents, and so on. And looks like Russia had a good harvest. So there are a lot of food in Russia, that nobody will go hungry. Let's see if I can get any more. That's last words. It will come out, I think, in November. Some very strange things happening in the skies of certain parts of Russia. Strange events like unidentified objects or strange lights or something like that. Could even be small meteorites, but signs in the sky. And this will also go a little bit like viral on the net. Things that people have seen in the skies. And as I said, one more country probably joining Russia to become part of Russia. And then it could also follow 2 more later on, but not in October, November. Well, that was all for this reading, and I hope you liked it. If so, please don't forget to press like button, share button, and subscription button. And to all of you out there, I wish you a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, night, all depending on where you live. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we see each other soon again. Bye bye.